This is part of the Caribbean Sea.
That's the sea.
See, the Caribbean Sea is in the Atlantic Ocean. But it does have the eastern side is the Atlantic and it's the Caribbean side. On a good day, we'll see Montserrat down there. On a good day.
See what?
Montserrat, the island Montserrat. You're going to see dark outline of it.
Oh, okay.
Clouds out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 28 miles away.
Okay.
It's a small island, still owned by the British. And see the British dependent of the British colony still. They did not take the independence. They could have, but they did not. And it's a volcanic island.
Okay.
So they had major eruptions there in the 90s. So a lot of them now live in England and stuff like that. So the British eventually step up at the end and help. Yeah, but it did not start it out that way.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice condominium.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But some of them that go around already built.
Okay.
Yeah. So quite a bit is already finished.
Yeah.
But they start from one end, now they come right around.
Okay.
Yeah, years ago I remember I take a gentleman and he looked at them because She was in a boat with a lady that actually was selling them.
Oh, okay.
And she invited them to come. So I went in and looked with them. That's how I know the one that we looked in, it actually cost over $1 million US.
Okay.
And it was already owned by an English guy. He already purchased it. Yeah, guy from England. On a good day we've seen Redonda straight down, but today you can't see them because of the clouds. It's one of our islands. It's about half a square mile. Nobody live on it really. In the 1920s, they used to get the bird droppings. They call it guano for fertilizer. And they used to get some aluminum phosphate from it too. So people used to actually work on the island. But in 1928, we had a hurricane that destroyed the project.
Oh.
So the island was never used after 1928. What's up? And that's Jolly Beach you're looking at straight up there.
Oh, okay.
The long one. And Jolly Harbour is the one long beach. Very pretty, very picturesque.
Yes.
Very nice. That's the hill that they call the Sleeping Indian. They actually sound, if you see it from your end, Sandals end, it shows up more. Where you see somebody lying on their back, that's their mouth open there, that's their nose, you know. But it's more, you kind of get a more picture of it from the other side. They say it's a woman because when you look at it, those two mountains are like more in between, like just two breasts like that, you know. Fort Charlotte was actually destroyed in an earthquake. 1843, there was an earthquake that destroyed Fort Charlotte.
Okay.
And used to have a chain run right across the entrance here that control the ships in and out. Yeah. In 2007, down at this beach here, it's called Freeman's Bay. But people just call it Galleon because of the hotel. But the real name is Freeman's Bay. There was a storm, and the storm washed up, and they found a lot of skeleton of some of the early people.
Ooh.
Yeah. They buried them close to the ocean because it's easy to dig. Yeah. So what happened is now when they send the bones to be tested, they realized they were actually dying from lead poisoning.
Wow.
And the lead was from the rum they were drinking. They used lead pipe to make the rum.
Oh.
So the alcohol now eat out the lead and get into the system when they drink it, And they didn't know what was killing them until 2007 when they actually found out.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a show, you could always go on YouTube and look at it. It's called Antigua Hellhole. There were lots of rustling for islands at the time, you know. That's why even right now in the Caribbean you have some Dutch, you got French, you got Spanish, you got the English. There is more English island, but actually there are more people speaking Spanish than English in the Caribbean. Because the Spanish islands are bigger and more populated, even though it's not a lot. You have Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. Those three have more people than all the small English ones. Yeah. But England had more, you know, but small islands.
This is a sight to see.
Yeah, man. 487. Here, you know, like a hammock. Those things they saw what the people have. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cassava, potato, all those names were the early names of the people. Okay. That they used to grow stuff. Yeah.
Oh, there's a cannon.
Yeah, that's one. But all these were gun stand. They always left one. Yeah. When they leave. So a big area like this where you get a lot of that, but not now. So if you see anything up here, you still go downtown, you could look around, you know.
Okay.
But that local area, you get those, it's close, yeah.
And that's where the cruise ships
come. Where cruise ships come.
Yeah.
They're going to the same place, just that the local area is closed, but they still have like the jewelry and the, you know, you could look around in there. Not a lot open, but you could look around.
Yeah.
At least you see what a town is like, you know.
So you just store ammunition here?
Inside there, yeah. The gunpowder.
Let's go now.
That video and everything. That video like video. It's small, but it's
Yes.
effective, you know?
Yeah. So I'm thinking, did they plant these prickly?
No. Those can grow wild.
Oh, okay.
We call them cassie, but really it's acacia. But because of how we speak, we just say cassie. You know?
Okay.
But it's the acacia. They always grow a lot in dry areas.
Okay.
Yeah, in dry places they grow a lot.
Would be good to have though, so the enemy couldn't sneak up.
Well, that is true, but trust me, man, they're not good. Imagine in the early days you're running around, you get a lot of digging in your foot.
Right.
And those days, a lot of people wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Not a lot, you know what I mean?
Right.
Growing up as a young boy, you find a lot of people who walk barefoot. Just walk barefoot, you know?
Right.
But nowadays, you know, it's different.